Okay, so the rest of our groceries from Superstore and Zehrs has arrived. This side is all the things that we got from Superstore. And then that side is some of the specialty items that we got from Zehrs. Now, this is our first time purchasing things at Zehrs. And honestly, I have mixed feelings about it, but I'll talk about it as I go through everything. So I bought a big bottle of the lemon Lysol bottle. This will last us the whole month. And then I just bought one of the smaller spray bottles. I usually just keep them and then refill them, but I don't know, we're missing like 2. So I just bought that one. And then I bought a Lysol spray. I usually don't buy our Lysol from Superstore because it's kind of pricey. I usually buy it from Walmart, but Walmart was out of stock. So I just threw those into my Superstore cart. And then Vaseline, coca, butter, lotion. I bought this for myself. I just wanted something that wasn't so heavily scented. Some things trigger my nose when I'm pregnant and some things don't. And my skin has been really dry lately, so this will help moisturize. Bought a liquid version of the pear soap. My husband really likes this. And then I just bought a miniature hand sanitizer. This I'll use for when I have ultrasounds and doctor's appointments and such. I can just clip this onto my bag. Then we have this big bag of this vegetable medley, vegetable mix of peas, baby carrots, green beans, corn, shelled edames. I had to ask my daughter how you say it because it's Japanese, I think, or something Asian. We bought 2 bags of this Bangkok style vegetable blend. Now, I have not tried these frozen vegetables, but like I said earlier or in my previous video that I'm really craving vegetables. So I made sure I stacked up on vegetables, and then we'll throw these in our stir fry or just serve it on the side. Or whatnot. But this one has broccoli, carrots, green beans, baby corn, red bell peppers, onions, sliced mushrooms, and sugar snap peas. And there's 2 of those. And then I bought peeled cooked shrimp. Now, long story short, I had a bad experience with shrimp a few years ago when I was pregnant with my 5th baby. And the Chinese restaurant that I ordered food from, they never removed the poop sack from the shrimp. And I had already ate like half of it. And by the time I realized, I wanted to throw up. So I haven't eaten shrimp since then. But I've been craving it lately. And so I said, you know what, let me just buy it, see if I can stomach it. I bought these to either curry shrimp and serve it with rice, or I'm gonna add them to some ramen noodles. But yeah, so this is my first time buying that. I bought this non-stick heavy-duty aluminum foil, and I bought this for when I make my salmons. Sometimes it'll stick to the pan, not the first night you make it, but the second night when you go to heat it up, because of the maple syrup, it'll stick. And so I'm hoping this will help prevent that from happening. Sorry if the table's wet, that's just from the frozen vegetables. Here we have some oyster sauce. This I need for one of my recipes for the beef stir fry. So I bought that because that's what it needs. And then seasoned rice vinegar was also needed for the recipe. Bought some Lowry seasoned salt. And then this is one of my favorite seasonings. It's a garlic and herb seasoning, and it just helps me to not eat so much salt use so much salt when I'm cooking. So we bought 3 of those. Okay, so we have some Grace hot pepper sauce. This is a must for us, but I haven't bought it in a while because I didn't know where to buy it from in our little town here. So I'm glad I found that. And I bought some Old Bay seasoning. This I'll use for my beef stew. I bought 2 of these, I think they're just like rice, egg noodles, I think they're called. Egg noodles. And this is for the beef stir-fry ramen dish that I'll be making. Another pregnancy craving for me. I just love them. And honestly, I can't find them at Walmart. They're really pricey, they're really expensive, but these are one of the best wafers ever. I actually bought it in 2 different forms, but at the Superstore, I bought it in these little cube mini forms, and I bought 2 packs of those, so that's for mommy. I bought 2 more of the Betty Crocker cake mix. This one is cherry chip. This is mommy's personal favorite, so this is why I bought this. I don't really eat the other ones, so I bought that for myself. A box of Chips Ahoy Minis. We never really buy this. I had bought something else, or had requested for something else, and then they had substituted that instead, which is fine. I have some basmati rice. This I will serve when we make butter chicken this month. And then we have some white rice, which I will serve when we make our Asian stir fries. I bought a big bag of parboiled rice. I don't know where it is. Either she missed it, or it wasn't in stock, or it's somewhere else in my house. I have to look back. But there's supposed to be a big bag of parboiled rice because that's the rice we usually use. Some garlic powder and some brown sugar and some organic garlic. Now I had requested the cheap $2 garlics or the $1 garlics, and she substituted it for this, and this was expensive. I mean, for the 2 of them, I think they were like $7 or something. So that was a total ripoff, but it is what it is. This is our favorite roasted garlic Alfredo sauce, and we use that when we make chicken Alfredo. This is our family favorite sauce. It's just a garlic and onion 6 vegetable recipe. We tried the fancy sauce from Costco, and the kids didn't really like it too much. And we tried the Prego one, and that was awful. I don't know how people like it. It's really sweet to us. And so this is the best sauce, in our opinion, for our family. And Walmart and all those other stores are sold out of this one. So Superstore is the only place I can get it from. And we bought 2, 4, 6, because we'll only use them for spaghetti and then when we make chicken parmesan. Ovaltine, I usually give this to my little ones at nighttime before bed, and I don't know, I think it just helps them to sleep better. And my older kitties, because now it's getting cold outside, they requested hot chocolate, so we bought hot chocolate. And then some fruit punch juice mixes that will also go along with the tang, and the kids can make that for their beverage for dinner. Got 2 limes, and this I will use for my green seasoning that I'll be making this month for a few dishes like my stewed beef. This is the ramen I was talking about that I will be putting the shrimp into. It's a spicy ramen, but I love it so much. Haven't had it in a while, so I'm excited to get that back in my system, back in my life. Some Scotch bonnet peppers for my green seasoning, some thyme for my green seasoning, some yellow hot peppers also for my green seasoning, some baby spinach salad mix. I swear I bought 2, but again, I gotta check over what I put in my cart. But I'm gonna have to buy some more solid stuff throughout the month because I don't want to buy too much and then things go bad. So yes, here we have some parsley and some cilantro, and that's for my green seasoning as well. And I think that's, oh no, what else did we get from Superstore? We got a bag of plantain, or some people say plantains. I had requested for the turkey sausages, but they didn't have any, so they substituted for the chicken sausage. This is not the sauce that I requested. It was another sauce that a sister had suggested to me, and they didn't have it, so they substituted it for this. So I will let you guys know how that tastes. And we needed some new baking pans, so we bought 2 of those. And I got this pot that I'll be using for my stew beef. I needed a new one. So that's everything from the Real Canadian Superstore. Whether it's worth the price or not, like I said, it's more like a high-end specialty store, so their prices are, for some things, I find really high, but I'll leave the total for that somewhere in the video. And then over here is the small items that I bought from Zehrs because they didn't have it either at Superstore or they didn't have it at Walmart. So there's these sub buns that we bought to try when we're making our deli sandwiches. I don't know if your husband ever gets pregnancy cravings with you when you're pregnant, just let me know, because my husband feels everything and he also gets pregnancy cravings, and he's been craving some roasted beef subs. So these will use when we're making those kind of sandwiches. Just another size 3 of pads for my daughter. They didn't have, I don't know what's happening with Walmart, but they didn't have. That box was like $11 at Zehrs. Not worth it at all, but you know, you need it. Some dark soy sauce for, again, Asian dish. Now, this little itty bitty bag of broccoli was $6. Maybe my eyes wasn't working properly when I was shopping, but I thought it was a big container, like something similar to this, right? But it's just that bag. And I don't know. So either I'm going to have to send my husband to get more broccoli or place a small little order. I don't know, but that, like, what is that? Like, that's one night of eating broccoli. That was not worth it. But moving on. Yellow rice. I've been craving yellow rice. I need to learn how to make it myself. But I know in the States it's a big thing. And so when I was looking up yellow rice, this brand popped up and I went to look it up. And the only store that was selling it was Zehrs. And they only had one left. I had requested for 4 bags so I can make it twice. But they only had 1. And so this is the one last bag that we end up getting. Hopefully, if we like it, they can restock and we can buy more. Again, see, this is the bigger version of the wafers that I love so much. Mommy's cravings. Roast beef for those sub sandwiches that I was telling you about just a while ago. Some sambal, that's for the Asian dish that will be one of the Asian dish we'll be making. Some chicken cubes. This will also go in my stew and so forth. And then some Chinese 5 spice, and this is for when we make like fried rice. Now, I also thought this container would have been bigger. Don't remember how much it is. I will put the price somewhere, but yeah. I don't remember the total. Oh, and we also bought a whole chicken. And my husband will make a whole chicken, and then we'll just have it with roasted vegetables and serve it with some mashed potatoes with corn in it. But yeah, don't know if those two stores are really worth it, but some items you need to get and you have no choice. But I will leave the prices somewhere in this video. And that's everything that I bought at those two specialty stores, Zehrs and the Real Canadian Superstore. So just stay tuned for Costco because it already has arrived. I have to put all this stuff away, and then I can work on Costco, and then I will show you everything we bought there for this month.